back here and give it another go?
It means a lot, man. I'm just blessed to be in this position. You know, I had 2 degrees out of this, and just to be able to play 1 more year here is awesome. So I'm just blessed for it.
How would you characterize where you're at in your recovery right now?
I'm almost there. I'm really just right there around the corner. I'm just taking a day-by-day process. Me and Joe and Sip and the guys in the training room, and the ladies in the training room as well. But I'm almost there. So, Gopher fans, I'll be there really soon.
From year 1 to year 7, what have you learned most about yourself?
Just the grit. Everything I've been through. Just how I just power through everything. Just keep going. Put my faith in God, my family, my friends, and just keep going. One thing I learned about myself is that I just never give up, no matter what. So, biggest thing with me.
How soon did you start thinking about possibility of another year after the injury?
Really almost right after I tore it. I had a talk with Coach Fleck right after. He said the biggest thing is just take the time for yourself and do what you want to do, but you do have an opportunity to come back. So as soon as he said that, I pretty much thought about just coming back immediately. So right after I tore it, really.
You say almost there. What's the final steps?
Just getting my trust back within myself. Just finding that trust within myself again and getting smoother again. Just brushing the rust off and just finding myself again.
As far as cleared, you're cleared.
Not cleared yet, but it's right there. So.
Would you foresee yourself? I mean, your hope is to play the opener. Do you think?
That's the goal. That's definitely the goal. Whatever the training staff and Coach Flake goes, whatever they say goes. So just listen to those guys, but that's definitely the goal.
It's not off the table then.
No, not at all.
Who do you credit with helping you mention, these roadblocks and all these injuries?
My mother for sure. My girlfriend. My friends, all my brothers, teammates, Coach Simon, Coach Fleck, Joe, and the training staff, Sip, literally everyone. I credit everyone. I can never do it by myself. It's literally with everyone with me. So I say everyone who's around me and everyone's in my circle.
Can you describe one of your hardest days about just going through the recovery process where you may have thought to yourself, this may be it?
Yeah, just the day-by-day steps is it's hard. Because the closer you get, you just almost there. You're almost there back to how you were and being fully healthy. So it's just frustrating when certain things happen and this and that. But you just got to keep going and just keep putting faith in God, and that time will come. So it's definitely hard days, but you just got to keep pushing. That's all it is.
After experiencing what you did, what's your message to people who are maybe experiencing it personally?
Never stop, no matter what. Life will be hard. It will never be easy. You just got to keep going no matter what, man. Literally, life will never just be a easy coast through. You just got to keep going and push no matter what. So,
how has this changed you as a vocal leader and when working with the younger guys, not being able to actually just do it, but being able to talk them through it?
That was one of my biggest things struggling this offseason, definitely. Being a leader in a more vocal way, because I'm definitely a leader in an action way type of thing. So leading with just in the vocal way was definitely hard, but I figured out a way to figure it out and get my young guys going and everyone followed through. So just being there, showing them and talking them through things and just showing that I've been in your position before, that's pretty much the biggest thing. So.
Did you know immediately when you went down against Colorado it was bad?
Oh yeah, immediately. I broke down in tears as soon as I did it. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I feel like the stadium kind of went silent in a way. It was just kind of just a heartbreaking feeling because I feel like I was warming up and it was going to be a good season, and it was just heartbreaking. But I'm almost back now, so that's the biggest thing.
From your point of view, both watching the team and playing with the team, what's the reason why you guys are one of the best offenses in the Big Ten?
Because we're together. If we can play together as a unit, no matter if you got 5 stars or no matter the stars or what type of players you have, if you can't play together, then it's not going to work. So I think with our offense, we've always played together through the years, came together to no matter what, and just fought through certain things together. So to be a good offense, you got to play together. Like I said, it's 11 guys on the field, you got to do it all 11. So if one guy messes up his job, then that whole play is done. So you just got to stay together.
How do you see Ethan kind of move into that role and become that leader?
It's awesome to see Ethan step up, man. He's matured so much over the offseason. He's gotten bigger. He's getting tattoos now. He's growing up a little bit. So it's awesome to see him, man. He's growing confidence each and every day. It's awesome to see him take those strides. So.
Because of your injury, you didn't get to play in the game with him last year when he got his chance. How do you guys try to create that chemistry, and how much are you looking forward to getting that chance?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get to play with such a special player. It's just we got to create that chemistry in the film room, during walkthroughs, whatever he sees, I tell him what I see, things like that. So it goes way beyond just being on the field. It's about having a connection, a brotherhood, and things off the field. So.
Can you speak to the depth and different skill sets in the wide receiver room with the new addition?
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see these guys play, from Corey to Elijah, even the younger guys when they get their chances. Kendrick Lenore, he's going to be an amazing receiver. TJ as well. All these guys, man, I'm excited to see these guys play for sure. But Corey and Elijah, they're going to surprise a lot of guys, man. I've seen it throughout the spring, the summer. I'm excited, and this receiver room we have so much depth with, whether it's speed, jump ball skills, route running. It's just so much. It's so much of it. Like you can trade out whoever you want, and they're going to get the same effort. So I'm excited to see these guys ball, man. They're going to show Gopher fans a lot this year.
What the development of Daniel Jackson, Mikey, those guys?
Daniel Jackson is an NFL receiver whenever his time comes. Same for Lemecki. Lemecki's probably the strongest receiver I've seen since like Rondell Moore or something. He's squatting like 500, 600. So those guys and their development as leaders and as players stepping up and doing their thing is awesome to see, man. It's literally this union. It's probably the best unit we've had in a while.
In your leadership of that group, what are some of the main important things that you find yourself telling them over and over?
Just staying true to yourself, taking days, day by day, living in the present too. Don't think too much on the past or the future. You got to stay in the present to create those things. So, and just showing them each day you can do it. You can do whatever you want to do as long as you do it and put the work in. So that's pretty much it.
From Colorado, how long did you take to kind of? You talked about breaking down after the game. How long did it take you to grieve to kind of get over the lost season and get back to?
I pretty much got my tears out that day and that night, and the next day it was just I can't do anything about it, so I just got to keep moving forward. I tore it. I can't go back and refix or anything, so it was this process, a rehab process from that day forward. So, like I said, I got my tears out that night, and I just moved forward.
How proud are you here you are now? You mentioned earlier you have 2 degrees to kind of be sitting here in that position too.
It's amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I do not like school at all. I've done school for a lot of years, especially with these 7 years added on. But my biggest thing was probably hearing my mom tell me that no matter how many touchdowns I scored, no matter what I did in life, you have 2 degrees from one of the top universities in the world, and that's one of the biggest things ever. And my mom was pretty much the only ones who really graduated at that level and from college in my family. And for me to get 2 of them, especially, is awesome. And just to see the tears on her face, I'm almost crying out. To see the tears on my mom's face and just to see her smile and stuff, it was awesome. So.
What are the degrees in, and when you're done playing football, what do you?
They were in youth studies. Just both in youth studies. I got a minor in retail merchandise as well, and like just like the retail merchandise type of way, and just fashion and those type of things. So it's whether I be a coach or a teacher or go down the fashion route, it's either or. So.
Chris, I see you getting choked up about your mother. What has she meant to your football career, and how did it all begin for you and her back in the day?
Everything. I started ball when I was like 3 or 4, and for me to get to this point, it took nothing but dedication and hard work from her point as well. Supporting me, paying for all these trips and camps, and getting me here and there across the country just to play sports and stuff. Man, she's literally my superhero, and that's who I look up to as my idol. And if I wanted to be anyone in this world, I want to be like my mom, because my mom did so much for my family, and she worked overnight. She's still working them now, and I literally work my hardest every day just so I can retire hopefully in the future. So she's literally everything to me. She's done everything for my family still to this day. Like I said, overtime waking up early in the morning, taking care of my sisters from night in and day out. It's just she's a superhero and a hell of a woman. So shout out to Rosie Altman, and you are the best mom in the world.
John, what did it mean to you to get another chance to play the game you love? You know, like heartbreaking moment, going down, losing the season, but then hearing, okay, I get to go at it again one more time.
That's the biggest thing. I don't care about any stats or anything, just clout wise or anything. I just want to lace my cleats up and just put on a Minnesota helmet just one more time for these last 12 games of this regular season or whatever comes after. I just want to strap my cleats up with my guys one more time, especially for Coach Fleck, especially for Coach Simon and Coach Harbaugh and these guys that I've been with and known for a while. I just want to lace up one more time and give them everything I got each game. So that's the biggest thing for me.
How much practice went into the big first pitch?
So I procrastinated for probably weeks. I've known about this first pitch thing for some months now. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna practice. I never practiced until like that Thursday morning at like 12 with my friend Robbie from back home. He had 2 gloves. He went out to the front yard and we just threw a threw a couple pitches back to back, and that was pretty much it, man. I literally procrastinated for months, and then I got out there, and I was like, well, this mound's kind of far, bro. And I have respect for all other sports because to throw a pitch 90 or 100 miles per hour or to hit it is insane. So I barely got it there. And my biggest thing was not to make it too high and not to let it bounce, and I got it just there. So I just had to show everyone I was a real athlete, and I played back in the day. So.